Canada is experiencing record levels of population growth, and nearly all of it is being driven by international migration. Data from July 2022 to July 2023 shows we've had the biggest jump in the G7. Let's bring in our Sarah Galashan, who's looking at all these numbers for us. So, Sarah, what do they tell us?
Well, Hannah, it's been a long time since Canada has seen population growth anywhere near this, 70 years, in fact. And what Stats Canada is reporting on today is, as you say, year-over-year data from July 2022 to 2023, same time of the year. And in that time, in that year, Canada grew by 1.5 million people. It's the biggest jump, as you say, in all the G7 countries. A growth rate now for the country of 2.9%. And we haven't seen it be higher in Canada since 1957, when it was 3.3%. And that was at the height of the baby boom. And as well, contributing to that was the Hungarian refugee crisis, at which time Canada saw some 37,000 immigrants come to the country after Soviet troops marched on Budapest. Flash forward to 2023, and not similarly, but it is largely, and you said this off the top, because of new immigrants coming to Canada that we are seeing this kind of growth. 98% of the population growth is being attributed to net migration in some way. And a big contributor to that, noted by Stats Canada, are the number of work and study permits that are being issued. Stats Canada also noted the low fertility rate, record low fertility rate in Canada right now, only 1.33 children being born to women in Canada right now. But despite the fact that there is that low record birth rate, within the next 25 years, if immigration trends continue as they are, Hannah, Stats Canada is projecting that Canada's population of now more than 40 million people will actually double.
So where are these new residents going, Sarah?
Alberta seeing the biggest growth right now in the country. It is not just because of new immigrants, but that is certainly part of what is driving this. They are also seeing, and have been for some time, seeing the highest interprovincial migration as well, meaning people from other parts of the country moving to Alberta in numbers that are higher than those who are leaving. But year over year, that same period of time that we're talking about, Alberta saw a growth of 184,400 people, and that's just over 4%. It is not the only province that is seeing records here. It is the highest percentage growth, but we're also seeing records set for PEI, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Quebec as well. And I just want to finally say that Stats Canada also noting the number of temporary immigrants in the various provinces, the highest being in Ontario, where they're reporting about 1 million temporary immigrants, non-permanent residents to that province, followed by Quebec with about half of that, and then close behind British Columbia. Hannah?
Okay. Yeah, Sarah Galashan, thank you for breaking this down.
Yeah.